Hey guys, it is Damak here and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're here for episode 21 and a new season of my Sheffield United career mode here on FIFA 20. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want notifications whenever these videos go live. They will be more frequent. The reason I haven't uploaded in a few days, I think this video is going up Thursday or Friday, is because I'm currently in uni. So I've just got a lot of work to do. I've got a lot of workload right now. So once this video is uploaded, they will be coming more frequently to your sub box. Now, we're here in season 2. I've decided not to do a pre-season tournament. I probably should have, but I've had some comments about players to sign, so I'll go look into them. If you did miss this season finale, you wouldn't know. We did stay up in the Premier League, or you can see it in the middle of your screen there. On the final day, we beat Southampton 6-2, I believe it was. That was quite a while ago I recorded that. 6-2 the score was. Don't know where it came from, but we were rocking the 4-3-3 formation. And a lot of you told me to do that formation again, so I will be doing that. If there's anything you want me to improve, if you've got any suggestions what to do, let me know down in the comments. And if you see anyone in the comments with a good idea, hit a like button on it. Be sure to like it so I know that's what all you guys want. I want it to be with the viewers as well. I want you to have a say in what I'm doing as well. So let me know in the comments if you've got anything. We've got the run up to the start of the season. I've had a few suggestions so far. I'm going to stick them in towards the transfer hub now though. Now, a player I'm going to add to the shortlist that isn't really realistic to sign, but he did get relegated with Southampton this season, is Michy Batshuayi. I'm going to add him to the shortlist. If you want me to possibly sign Batshuayi, I'm pretty sure he's going to be too expensive, but if you want me to sign him, let me know up in the top right. There will be a poll up there. And as well, let me know if you want me to sign Mo Besic. He plays for Everton, but we did have him on loan last season. So if you want me to possibly, he's transfer listed right now. So if you want me to sign Mo Besic, let me know up in the top right. Actually, he did play very well for us last season, but let me know up in the top right if you want me to sign Mo Besic as well. So we've got our objectives for this season. So we've got to finish the season with 18 million unspent allocated funds, transfer budget and wage budget. We've got current funds of 33 million, so that's quite a lot given to us from the board. Obviously we started off with 17 million last season. Signed 4 players in the youth academy assigned to each of the following positions: goalkeeper, defender, midfielder and forward. Finished mid-table in the Premier League and the FA Cup, reached around the 32 stage. I'm pretty sure we can do that. And then the other one is finish the season with a profit margin of 135 million. We're still waiting for Brendan Fagan to turn 16 and then he can come straight into the main side. The Northern Irish player has a 63 overall so far. Seamus Fagan, the centre forward, has a 61. No other player is that good just yet, but it's really astonishing that at 15 he's that good. So a lot of you told me to re-sign Dean Henderson on a proper contract this time. We're going to approach Manchester United to buy him. His value is 9 million. He played amazing for us last season. He had a few mistakes, a few issues that we looked to resolve throughout this season. But we're bringing him in, or we're bringing in the Manchester United manager, which isn't Solskjaer, for a wee meeting. So we're going to offer 8.5 million for Dean Henderson with a 15% sell-on clause to Manchester United. I don't see selling Dean Henderson if we do get him, so this could be a steal. They're wanting 15 million. We're going to counter that with a lower price. We're going to put 12.9 million for Dean Henderson. It's most of our budget gone. We would be down already at 13 million. They've accepted it. Man United have accepted 12.9 million, and we look to be signing Dean Henderson on a proper deal this time. So we've offered Henderson a weekly wage of 45,000, a signing bonus of 200,000, a clean sheet bonus of 110,000 for 10 clean sheets. Will he take that? Yes, he does. So we've got Dean Henderson a 4-year contract, a long-term deal for the goalkeeper. So it will not let me remove Keenan Ferguson from the transfer list. I don't know why, but it's just saying that. So we're just going through the players and putting them on the transfer list, the ones that we think need more experience and the ones that I don't see that I'm going to be playing. So Regan Slater, 20 years old, 61 rated, he can go on the loan list as well. Get them out, get some playing time, because I don't see them playing right now. Mark Duffy, he can go on the transfer list. He's 34, I don't see him, I don't think I'm going to be playing him. Jake Young, he's already loan listed. David Parkhouse can probably go on the loan list as well, even though I do play him. I probably will be playing him in the other matches. Tyler Smith as well, I'll probably be playing him. Probably in the cup matches though. David McGoldrick can go on the transfer list because I usually don't play him, but we can bring in some new talent instead if that's the case. So SCR Altak, I don't know how to pronounce that, they've shown interest in taking Keenan Ferguson on a 1-year loan deal. We're going to accept that, and we've also got a transfer offer for David McGoldrick. So this team here want to loan Ferguson for a year. We can accept that. Hopefully he goes because he needs experience. David McGoldrick, we're going to try delegate that offer. Actually, they've offered us 1.2 million. That's what the assistant says is good enough. So I think we're going to accept the offer for David McGoldrick. He could be on his way to New York City FC. So all these players here have messaged me. They're happy with the loan move. Mark Duffy's happy with being put on the transfer list. So Santa Clara have shown interest in Mark Duffy for 430,000. Possibly get more than that from this club. Actually, the assistant thinks that's alright. So we're going to accept this offer for Mark Duffy. Maybe he might go to this club. I don't know where they're from though. So we've got a loan offer for Brandon Murphy from West Brom. Our goalkeeper that we signed from the youth academy. We're going to accept that as well. McGoldrick and Mark Duffy have also declined moves to these clubs, even though they do want to be going out from the club, but they don't want to be going to these places. Keenan Ferguson has accepted that 1-year loan deal, and we'll see him at the start of the next season. New York City FC are not backing down, and they're showing interest in purchasing Mark Duffy for 470,000. Jake Young has suffered a broken rib. That I think we put him on the loan list as well, so that's unfortunate for him. We've also got a youth squad report as well, so we're going to accept this offer for Mark Duffy for 470,000 from New York City FC. So Toronto FC have shown interest in McGoldrick for 1.25 million. We're going to accept that as well because we just want them to have a good career. We want them to leave as well because I don't want them sitting there unhappy on the bench. San Lorenzo have shown interest in Mark Duffy for 430,000. That's his third offer this transfer window. We're going to accept that. Hopefully he'll want to go. I'm pretty sure it's at South America somewhere. I don't recognise the team. As you can see, the talks broke down with the other team. Basham wants to play against Leicester. Now I might need to think about that. He might go on the bench and come on later on. I don't know. I'll just say there's bigger games ahead. So talking about Leicester, I do apologise that most of this episode was just getting into contracts, getting into new signings, obviously with Dean Henderson, sorting out transfer lists. But I'm only going to play one game in this episode, that is obviously against Leicester City. Look at this, Koulibaly to Barcelona for 103 million. What is going on right now? I'll show all the deals after this game. But I do apologise, I just want to get everything sorted just so you know what is going on, so you're up to speed with everything. And also I'm just playing one game so I can get your opinion in the comments before I record the next episode, before I get that underway. Because I want you to have a say in who's getting signed, I want you to have a say in anything that goes in this series. But beforehand, we're going to go into this press conference, hopefully after our fantastic win to end off the season last time. Hopefully we start it off well, and hopefully the press are a bit nicer to me this time. What do we expect from Henderson's debut against Leicester? Now, obviously they've forgotten we did have him last year, but we're just going to say he'll be good for the team. As I said before the press conference, we're playing Leicester. It's a home match, it's at Bramall Lane, and surely we'll have the upper hand against the Foxes. So let's go into this game, the only game of this episode, and hopefully we can start the season off well. Welcome to Bramall Lane for the first game of the 2020-2021 season, as we hope to start off this new campaign off to a good start, just like we ended off the previous campaign. But if you do remember, we did struggle throughout the season. Hopefully that is not the case with this one. We want to be challenging possibly top 10 positions, between possibly 7th and possibly 12th. We'll go for that kind of range because I don't want to be too close to relegation zone, because remember last time we were so close to getting relegated and the battle was between 19th and 12th, I believe it was. So we need to have some leeway, really. 40 points, as Ranieri said when he joined Leicester. But let's look at our lineups. We've got Dean Henderson in goals, the usual. And at the back we've got Baldock, Egan, Tamori and Stevens. In the middle we've got John Fleck, Freeman and Norwood. And up top we've got Ravel Morrison, Elise Muse, who is back from injury, and Callum Robinson. For the Leicester lineup then, Kasper Schmeichel is in goals with Pereira, Evans, Lindelof and Emerson at the back. In the middle they've got Madison, Ndidi and Tielemans. And up top they've got Cornet, Weghorst and Barnes. So let's get this campaign underway here at Bramall Lane. We've got this season underway and hopefully it can be a successful start. I've just realised, Billy Sharp, I don't remember seeing him in the team. Has Billy Sharp retired, and did I miss that email? If I did get an email at all, I don't think I did. But we'll have to look and see because I don't know, I'm unsure as we're attacking so far. Moussa plays it through in towards Ollie Norwood, takes a touch, can he hit it though? Yes he can, into the back of the net. Kasper Schmeichel has no match for that. And Ollie Norwood starts the campaign off where we left off, and we're up 1-0 against Leicester. Fantastic there from our midfielder, Ollie Norwood. Now, embarking on what I was saying, Billy Sharp, I don't know if he was in the team lineup for when I was choosing this team. I think he might have retired. That's one thing that's really made me shook. We did sign a new contract with Sharp. I don't know if he's decided to take it up though. But nevertheless, we're 1-0 up. Ollie Norwood gets the first goal for Sheffield United this season in the 28th minute. Off to a good start. A lot of pace on him, but he's been caught by our player. It's headed away by Egan, and we get it away with the goal scorer. Ollie Norwood playing so well after that goal. Fleck on the ball now, nearly loses it. We've still got it. Luke Freeman in the middle, gets half there by the Leicester player of Tielemans. Didn't realise who it was at first, but that's another yellow for the Leicester team. Leicester have the ball once again, and they look to attack before half time. Barnes out wide into Madison. Stevens just gets there, and we can clear the ball only as far as Tielemans once again. Tielemans now in the middle, he has a shot, a good save by our new signed, our proper signed keeper, Dean Henderson. And what I mean by that is he's not on loan, he's a fully Sheffield United player now. As a corner is going to be taken here, Madison picks up short and John Fleck is there to win it back. He has the pace of Madison for now, he's been caught up though, or can he go the whole way? John Fleck can play it inside in towards Luke Freeman. Luke Freeman now with a sliding chance there by Lindelof. Just wins it back. And now can we do the same? No, we can't. Tamori absolutely halves James Madison there. And I do apologise to that Leicester player. He got both his legs taken out as corner attacks for Leicester. Tamori goes in for another challenge on Madison. Henderson's out to collect the ball. And just like that, seem to be fine so far. Leicester have got the second half off to a good start. They're attacking straight away with Barnes down this far side. 1-2 with Simpson. Need to watch out for the shot though. As it's into Wilfred Ndidi. Plays it through to James Madison. It's a good save by Dean Henderson. That's why we signed him. The ball's into Weghorst now. Into Emerson. He's away at the defences. Emerson, we're going to go in for the challenge in the box. Oh, it's a good chance there from Enda Stevens. And we can manage to clear the ball. Not as far as anyone but Ndidi. Cornet turns our man. It's very, very anxious here in the defend in the box. So it's another great tackle from our defender. I don't know who it was that time, but we've got it up to Lys Mousset, and indeed he wins it back. As Luke Freeman can set away an attack. Ravel Morrison plays out wide to George Baldock. The right wing back is making his way all the way up to the top. Baldock into the box. Who's there? Lys Mousset. Oh my word. I was ready to celebrate then, and Lys Mousset's missed from about a yard out, or 3 yards out maybe. Mousset just couldn't get the feet right and could not do anything about that. Jose Perez finds Madison. Leicester looking very attacking, as I just said. They've got 10 minutes to get something out of this match, and they want to start their season off well, but so do we. James Madison has some space in the middle, or he has turned our mind. Has James Madison, finds Jose Perez, and our defence were just a shambles there. I can see why they did score. We're going to swap Ollie Norwood for Lundstrom there. We've conceded a goal in the 82nd minute. It is Jose Perez for Leicester City. And that is my own fault. That is really my own fault there. I just did not see Madison doing a complete 360. I tried to slide with Enda Stevens, and Jose Perez was just there. He was just onside, I believe. And he scored for Leicester. We're 1-1. Even though it's a draw, it's still a good start to the season if it does end off like this. But if we do concede another one, then we do have issues at the start of the season that we need to overcome by the end. As Lewis Ferguson on the ball can find Lys Mousset. Skips away from one, does Mousset. Possibly cut back. You play inside. Who's that inside? Oh, that was Luke Freeman, but we were unable to find him. Not got much time left. The game ends 1-1 between ourselves and Leicester. The home fans do cheer for that. And I do have to say it was a good result. It is a good result. But we were 1-0 up for so long, and what could have been if we just need to get our defending right. But a good start to the season though. I'm not really complaining. We've got a point on the board, and it's better than nothing. We had more shots and shots on target though. We were just unable to find the back of the net. Who did get man of the match? It was Ollie Norwood. 8.3 rating for himself. Dean Henderson made 4 saves. Schmeichel only made 3. Wasn't very busy. Well, either of the keepers weren't very busy. And at the end of the day, we've got a point. I think Billy Sharp has actually retired. And I didn't even notice. I don't even think I got an email about it. Billy Sharp has called his career off. That is quite sad to see. He did play very well for us. And he's decided to retire. I'm sorry guys. It's not really, I don't really decide that, to be honest. But just sad to see him go. He did play well. It does kind of sort out our striker issue because we had a lot of strikers that was kind of rotating last time. But looking at the table after the first match, you can't really tell much. But I forgot to say, the teams that came up, I did say Fulham and Stoke. But there's also Derby County, who did unfortunately lose their first match. Who were they playing? They were playing Everton. They lost 4-1 at Derby County, unfortunately losing their first match in the Premier League. The last time they were in the Premier League, they only got 11 points. So hopefully they can do better than that. So we received a transfer offer for 1.4 million from Brentford. Didn't realise they had that much money, but we're going to accept it. 1.4 million for McGoldrick, that's near enough his value. And if he doesn't want to go there, then I'm sorry mate, because what more can I offer you? What more can I offer you if you don't want to go there? Our next game, as you can see, is against Chelsea. Now that's going to be quite a difficult game. No way. So I've been hit with some devastating news. Callum Robinson actually has a release clause in his contract. I did not realise. And Atlanta have put in a match for that release clause. So they've paid the release clause and they're going to talk to Callum Robinson. Oh boy, I did not realise that. And Robinson was our top player last season with Billy Sharp. So we could lose both of our top players from the first season just like this. I didn't even realise Sharp went. I don't even think I got an email. And now Callum Robinson might be leaving us. Hopefully he stays because it's up to him, but they might offer him more money. And I can't, with this budget, can't really offer him much more. So this email is literally the equivalent of hitting me in the face with a brick, because that is just really unfortunate. Mark Duffy has agreed terms with San Lorenzo and he has gone to them. We've received 430,000 and 275,000 and that has gone to our budget. Not much, but it's an extra bit to add on. We've received an offer for John Lundstrom. Obviously he played very well in the first season. This is from Nottingham Forest. Let me know up in the top right if you want me to sell John Lundstrom, because I don't know what you want. It's up to you. I would rather kind of keep him, but then there's also an advantage of selling him because then we can play most of our normal players and we don't need to rotate as much. But then for the cup matches we will be in a bit of a pickle. We'll have to go more into the youth aspect if that's maybe what you want, but I'll show you the shortlist anyway just so you know. So this is the shortlist that we had throughout season 1. So we've got Bettinelli in goals, that's a possibility. We've got Max Arnold, Reece James, Mason Holgate, James Justin and Jack Stacey at the back. They're all right backs actually, I did not realise that. Tonali, Tyler Adams, Ross McGrory, David Brooks, John McGinn, Josh Brownhill, Mo Besic, obviously Mo Besic, I've added him just now, James Madison and Mason Mount, and also Angel Gomez. They're all the players in the midfield. We've got Greenwood, who's a centre forward, Ollie Watkins, Tammy Abraham and these other players. Did not realise we had that many, to be honest. But as you can see, that's all the players that we have on the shortlist. But do you want me to re-sign Mo Besic? Could we possibly approach to loan him? No, we can't. So let me know what you want me to do. Let me know up in the top right. There will be, I think, 2 polls there of what you want me to do. If you want me to sell Lundstrom, let me know down in the comments also who you want me to bring in for these players. And also, we need a replacement for Callum Robinson, because this has really put a stone in the nicely going works that we have here, because the lineup that is Ravel Morrison, Callum Robinson and also Elise Mousse, that would have been the dream team this season. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's going to be able to happen. We'll play Callum Robinson in the next match though, for what could be his final match for the team, and I really hope it isn't. But let me know down in the comments below anything I should do, any players to sign, especially because we might be losing Robinson. Do you want me to bring in a replacement? Let me know down in the comments. Also let me know from any improvements I can make. I have to apologise about this episode being more behind the scenes kind of stuff instead of the games, but I will be getting into that next time. Let's see who we will be playing. It will be Chelsea and newcomers Derby County. That's who we will be playing in the next episode, episode 22. Anyway guys, thank you ever so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also hit the bell if you want notifications whenever this series goes live. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments for any Callum Robinson replacements or John Lundstrom replacements or anything, because this could be a bit of a problem. But anyway guys, thank you ever so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time.